Bonjour, salut, hello, nice one. This is your guided listening homework. We've done guided listening before, so I don't think it should be too much of a shock for you. And if not, it's fairly straightforward. In fact, it's very, very self-explanatory. This is, as the name suggests, focusing on listening skills. Now, you know that we'll take any opportunity that we can to practice listening as much as possible because it's a really, really, really difficult thing in French. So the more experience we can get of practicing listening, the better that we'll be further down the line. With that in mind, the key thing here is that we're focusing on what these words mean. So this is what they mean in English. It's not a pronunciation thing, it's not a speaking thing or anything like that. It's really, really you focusing in and thinking, right, if I hear this word, I know what it means in English. Okay, so it's all about the meaning. You will need to pause and rewind the video at various points, but I'll explain what you need to do at each stage so that you know exactly what needs to be done and where you need to go, and then when you can continue with the next thing. So, step 1 through to step 4 are going to use this first section of the audio that I'm going to say now. So I think probably the next minute or so, when you get to the end of it, you need to rewind and go back and do step 2, step 3, and so on and so on. But I will explain that at the end as well. Okay, so here we go. On peut, you can. Voir, to see. Visiter, to visit. Manger, to eat. Déguster, to try food, specifically food. Être, to be. Aller, to go. Admirer, to admire. Découvrir, to discover. S'amuser, to enjoy yourself. Prendre, to take. Regarder, to watch. Jouer, to play. Vivre, to live. Acheter, to buy. Profiter de, to make the most of. Faire, to do or to make. Apprécier, to appreciate. Utiliser, to use. Se promener, to go for a walk. So you need to pause now and then go back and do whatever the next step is. And remember, you'll need to pause between each thing as well, so between each word, to repeat the English and various things like that. And then once you're done, you can continue with the next section. Okay, so step 5 is, again, exactly the same words. This time I'm going to read them out in a specific order, and what I need you to do is write down the English. Okay, so if you've printed the sheet out, you can obviously just write directly onto the sheet. If not, you can just write the words down in the order that I say them. Okay, here we go. Number 1, apprécier. Apprécier. Number 2, jouer. Jouer. Number 3, prendre. Prendre. Number 4, aller. Aller. Number 5, vivre. Vivre. Number 6, on peut. On peut. Number 7, utiliser. Utiliser. Number 8, regarder. Regarder. Number 9, déguster. Déguster. Number 10, faire. Faire. Number 11, visiter. Visiter. Number 12, profiter de. Profiter de. 13, se promener. Se promener. 14, acheter. Acheter. 15, voir. 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 16, s'amuser. S'amuser. 17, admirer. Admirer. 18, manger. Manger. Number 19, être. Être. Number 20, découvrir. Découvrir. Excellent, lovely. So you should have written the English. That's brilliant. You've got a choice at this point, actually. So if you want to go, if you think, I'm not really sure, go back and have another go. Check them. Do it again if you want to write in a different colour. Pick out, think, actually, no, I didn't get number 9. I'm going to really focus on that. So, use this independently. Use it for what you need to really, really practice and focus on. Okay? Step 6 then, so same concept, but this time I would like you to write the French. Okay, so I'm going to say the French, you're going to write the French down. This is really powerful for making the link between what a word sounds like, what it looks like when it's written down, and then you beginning to remember what it means as well. Okay, so this is the most, I'm going to use the word powerful, this is the most powerful step. Okay, here we go. Number 1, faire, faire. Number 2, découvrir, découvrir. Number 3, apprécier, apprécier. Number 4, déguster, déguster. Number 5, jouer, jouer. Number 6, être, être. Number 7, regarder, regarder. Number 8, prendre, prendre. Number 9, manger, manger, manger. Number 10, utiliser, utiliser, utiliser. Number 11, aller, aller, aller. Number 12, admirer, admirer. Number 13, Number 13, on peut, on peut, on peut. Number 14, vivre, vivre, vivre. Number 15, s'amuser, s'amuser, s'amuser. Number 16, visiter, visiter. Number 17, profiter de, profiter de. 18, voir, voir. Number 19, se promener, se promener. And then number 20, acheter, acheter. Okay, really well done. Now, step 7, I've done number 1 as an example. So this time I'm going to read the words out pretty quickly. I'm going to try and read them as quickly as I can. And what I want you to do is number them in the correct order. Now, I want you to be quite strict on yourself with this. Obviously, there's nothing I can do to stop you pausing it between each bit. The point and the purpose of this is trying to pick out the words when you hear them in a faster sequence. So up to now, we've just done them with like completely individual words, one by one. This is now about speed. So the speed of it is actually the point. That's the reason that I'm doing it. What I'll say is, have a go, listen all the way through. If you get lost and if you get stuck, just pause and rewind it and do it again that way. Please don't pause between each thing, because that's not really helping you do the activity. Listen all the way through 1 to 20, pause and stop, and then think, right, do you know what? I don't have a clue what happens between number 8 and number 12, so I'm going to really focus in on those ones there. Okay, so this is the point of this is the speed. Okay, that's the really, really important aspect with this. Get ready, here we go. I hope I can read them fast enough now. I've made this a big deal. Hopefully I can be quick. Here we go then. Prendre, voir, jouer, manger, acheter, être, faire, admirer, utiliser, s'amuser, se promener, découvrir, aller, déguster, visiter, on peut, apprécier, profiter de, vivre, regarder. There you go. Excellent, bon travail, c'était très bien. Je vous ai bien rickrollé également, c'est comme d'habitude, et je vous verrai très tôt. Au revoir, merci, bye, bye bye, adieu.